I'm going to single-handedly fix the market, and I'm going to tell you how, okay? Firstly, the first solution, and this is the most obvious. I don't know why nobody else has thought of this, but the first solution to fix this housing market that we're in right now, okay, is that every young person below the age of, I'm going to say 29, okay? If you're 30, I'm sorry. You're like an adult now. You're a boomer, basically. You're a millennial. I don't know anything about y'all. Y'all have a whole different situation. If you're under 29 right now, you need to go outside, just walk until you see the first open house sign that you can find, and immediately you give them a cash offer above asking price. File for bankruptcy because you didn't have the money and you lied and you committed contract fraud, right? Because nobody under 29 has like $1 million, which they need to buy a house, like average price in America right now. Go to jail, right? You come out of jail, okay? And once you're out of jail, you basically have a clean record. You have it on your record in the past, but it doesn't matter anymore. So you got a free house, okay? You scammed the bankers because they put you in jail, but when you come out, you keep the house. So you did your 30 years, and, you know, think about it this way, right? A 30-year mortgage, you have to pay off a 30-year mortgage. Just spend 30 years in jail for contract fraud. You live for free, you have no bills, and the whole time you're getting equity. That is just the method for getting a home in 2023 in this market. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it, okay? So, let's see what these bozos, these realtor bozos online are saying about this fantastic real estate market, okay? Look at this guy. Firstly, let's talk about who this is, okay? This is a realtor, San Antonio realtor. Look, San Antonio, everybody knows, is the greatest city, greatest housing market in the world. Most affordable homes, most affordable everything. Tacos that are $1 out of a truck sold down the street from your house that are better than tacos sold at the top floor of Trump Tower in New York City, okay, from the highest chefs. So this guy, look at him. He looks like a hipster, okay? Are we going to talk about this? What's going on here, buddy? Yeah, I'm calling this guy out. Day one on live. I'm calling this guy out. He doesn't look to me. Would you trust this guy to sell your house? Okay? I get the glasses look. It's very professional. But just something about the combination of the beard. Let's just see what he has to say, okay? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Let's see what he has to say.
New San Antonio homes are price dropping. Home builders cut prices, offers incentives to keep sales up during downturn. We went to these builders to see the quality of it, to see the neighborhood, and if it's even worth going house shopping in and around the San Antonio suburb areas, and this is what you can find. We're here with Bricia Williams here at Perry Homes, Weston Oaks on the far west San Antonio. Bricia, tell me about the location here.
Okay, so we're located off 1604 in Petranco. We're about 1 mile from 1604. We are kind of close to SeaWorld area, about 10 minutes from 151 as well.
So are you in the city of San Antonio limits?
We're outside San Antonio. Really low taxes, 2.10 is the tax rate, no city taxes here.
No city taxes, you're in Bexar County, which taxes are okay. Tell me about the subdivision.
So here it's a new section we just opened up. We have about 60 lots that are coming. They're 55-foot lots, so 55 by 120. We have about 15 different floor plans that you can build, starting off at about 550, going up to about 750.
I always talk about on my YouTube channel the difference between building from dirt and inventory. So what are the differences with Perry with building from dirt and what you have in inventory?
So whenever you're building from the ground up, the real benefit is, you get to select your lot. So we still have premium lots that are available. You'll get to select your floor plan as well as all the interior and exterior selections. When you go to the design center, we're not a custom builder, but we do have a lot of personalizations that you can do. So you'll get to select everything. So you do have a lot of choices. You don't have just packages to choose from.
And what's the typical demographic that lives in Weston Oaks?
So I would say, we're about 15 minutes from Lackland, so we do see about 80% military families. Citibank is right down the street, and then there's a Microsoft plant that's coming on this side of town as well. So we're getting a lot of business professionals and military clients, I would say.
And you got a Costco.
And we have a Costco. It's super close.
Bricia, tell me about the schools here.
So it is going to be Northside ISD. So we do have an on-site elementary school. It's Leakey Elementary, and then Luna for the middle school, and then it's Brennan High School.
Besides Costco being my favorite, what other shopping is there around this area?
So we are basically right outside of Alamo Ranch. So it's about 10 minutes to get to Alamo Ranch. About a 15-20 minute drive to La Cantera. About 25-minute ride to downtown. So kind of centralized in that sense. You have access to 1604 and 90, which will kind of take you anywhere you need to go.
Hold on.
Okay.
If you can get, I will give, if you can get downtown San Antonio from this location in 25 minutes, I will give you $100. Just send me the video, and then and your Cash App.
Okay, do you hear comments about the traffic on this side of San Antonio?
Yes, but there's traffic everywhere. So I would say, we're kind of like a little hidden gem. We're not really down Petrenko. I would say we're only 3 lights from 1604. So you don't really get stuck into Petrenko traffic, I would say, just because we're so close to 1604.
So the reason I think traffic is so important here is because that's a deterrence of why people don't want to move to this area. Is the traffic on Culebra 1604 is pretty bad. So there are a few new construction communities going out Petrenko, and if you go further out, you will get a little bit more lot, a little bit bigger home, more bang for your buck, but you are further away from amenities. So what I do like about the subdivision is you are very close
I'm
to
gonna say something.
1604.
I don't know if this even matters, but what I'm going to say is, okay, the problem with the traffic of living on the far west side is that people who live, even if you're on the east side or the west side, it kind of depends on the east side, but I'm going to say this. People who live in San Antonio do not work downtown. If you work downtown, I'm like raising an eyebrow on what you're doing, because there's like, okay, downtown San Antonio is also just houses. Like, it's houses, and then it's like high rises, and you have like these districts of, luxury mixed use development and like a burger shop or something. And then you have, of course, you have your downtown convention centers and stuff like that. But what my point is that most people in San Antonio don't work there. They work on the south side or the north side. So getting to either of those places from the west side is basically hell, because you got to consider, Petrenko over on your side of 1604, the traffic is pretty bad, but it's at least a short distance. You're not considering that the other side of Petrenko or Highway 90, which you're going to have to take if you're going to the south, or just 1604 north towards I-10, you're going to be, like, I don't say that lightly, you're going to be hours if you are trying to work on the north side. I mean, maybe not hours, but you're going to spend at least, if you're going from at 9 a.m. going from Petrenko to, let's say, Six Flags, you're going to spend like 45 minutes driving home and there each day. So that's 90 minutes of driving each day. It's just like, why? Unless you got some weird remote work job, but
which gets you everywhere, to the bases, to shopping,
too far.
and you're not as far out as other communities we've covered on this channel, So there
I
is
don't
some
even work in a
sacrifice.
factory.
Breezy, is there
just
any
drive 'em.
neighborhood amenities?
Yes, so here in the community, we do have a swimming pool, a clubhouse, and then some walking trails, as well
Is this like
as
a
a
paid
basketball court.
ad for
And then
Prairie
everybody's
Home?
favorite, what's the
This guy
price?
getting paid?
The price. So we start off in the 550s, go all the way up to about 750. And we do have incentives right now going on. So incentives vary month to month, but we
That's
do run right now a $30,000 promotion that you can use off the price, or you can use it towards closing costs, however you would like.
So living away from Petrenko 1604, you
Okay. No shameless plug here, but they're saying that these new homes. The look at the main clickbait. I can't see if you guys can see this. The main clickbait is new homes drop price again in San Antonio. They're saying they're starting at 550, bro. And this is out in basically outside of the city. This isn't even city metro housing. This is like, and this is not, if you know anything about San Antonio, this is not like a super nice area. This is not Stone Oak or, Alamo Heights or something. I mean, they don't build over there anymore, but you know what I'm saying. This is not like that super uber wealthy or high status area. This is Petrenko. Like, you know how many people are killed on Petrenko? I guess people don't realize these things. I don't know. Why would you spend $550, much less, what did she say? Let's roll that back.
A month, but we do run right now a $30,000 promotion. 550s go all the way up to about 750.
No, man. I quit. Who's going to? Who is buying the $750,000 house on Petrenko, bro? You're gonna get a bullet hole in the side of it the next week. I mean, like, what's? I don't know. I guess you're out in the country. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I just know San Antonio. And that's honestly mind blowing that they're selling this. Let's go back to this little map. I'll come back. We're at 355, right? I'm gonna go to this map here. So this is where this house is, okay, right? And they're asking, or they're saying 755, right? Look at my cursor. Over here, there's a house, okay, little house on this road right here, which is called Red Musket Trail. And the price of that house, could you guess what that price of that house is? It's a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, almost 3,000 square feet, probably comparable to what this $755,000 house they're trying to sell, trying to scam people. No, they're out there in the country. They're out there in the country. You're probably not going to get shot, but I'm just saying, this is not a super fancy area. It's nice. It's nicer than this part of Petrenko, or definitely over here. Over here, 5-bedroom. It was built 2007, okay? And the price on that house is $369. So what is that? Like $100K less than the cheapest house they're offering? Let's go back.
go further out. Like about the subdivision is you are to the bases, to shopping, far out as other channel.
Yes, so here in the community, we do have a swimming pool.
Everybody's favorite, what's the price?
The price. So we start off in the 550s, go all the way up to about 750, and we do have
550, almost 200 grand more for a house that I guarantee you is like 1,600 square feet and probably like a 3.2 or something.
I hope no other builders watch this, but Perry is one of my favorites because they do a quality build, and if you're not happy with the service, then they will listen. I've actually had Bree help one of our clients before, and it was a really good experience, so that's why I have Bree here. So for Perry, new construction, you're looking around 550 to 750. Pre-owned in this area can range from 350 all the way to about 700 depending on the lot size. So Bree, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And let us know what you think about Perry Homes. We came here to Weston Oaks and went inside the model home of Highland Homes. So we tried to speak to the salesperson, but he said, I ain't got time for that. So that's okay. He did show me and pointed to the sign where it says it's a 4% realtor commission and there's $20,000 of incentives, but actually brings up a really good point to talk about on the channel is when they say they're giving you $20,000, it doesn't always mean that you're actually getting $20,000. Let me explain. So when you have $20,000, but they're charging you extra fees that most other lenders don't have, or if they're not charging you the right price for the home, then it's all negotiable and you could get more incentives or get the home for a lower price. What's nice about these model homes is you can walk to Perry Homes, what we just saw, which is a very beautiful home. I've worked with Perry before. I've also worked with Highland Homes before, and it's okay. Here is the inventory sheet they gave me. These homes start in the high 400s and go up to the 550s. Seems like it's a pretty similar price than the Perry home and has a list of floor plans. They don't have any inventory homes that I can see.
Why? So he's
Final thoughts on this subdivision. I like that it's very close to the city limits, but I don't like that the lot sizes are so small. And for the price, it definitely is good to look at the pre-owned stuff because you can start in the 350s instead of starting here in the new community at 450. Although you do get the new community warranties, which is nice, but there are a lot of options here in the Petrenko 1604.
Really
also watch
matter.
out for the traffic. Culebra
Unpopular
1604,
opinion,
even
maybe,
off
but
camera,
they-
Bree said that the traffic in Culebra 1604 is plentiful. And I know there's traffic everywhere, but let me know what you think of the far side of San Antonio because I love seeing these comments.
And
They
by
are
the way, they are not close to 1604. They're like 5 minutes from 1604, which is like 20 minutes.
real people from San Antonio that give you what you want to know. If my videos give you any value, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because we give the good and the bad of San Antonio neighborhoods. If you're looking to move around the San Antonio
Okay, very great video. Thank you, sir.
San Antonio, San Antonio, yeah.